Alright, this is Dallas showing you how to do this. I'm sorry about that glare right there, but I can't really take it off right now. But I'm going to show you, this is the right top side of the unit circle. I'm going to teach you the way that I was taught. The first thing that I want to tell you about is the phone numbers. I put that in quotations in case you didn't know. Up here we have 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 6. And then we have 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have 30, 15, 15, 30. Okay? And those will play in this part in just a minute, okay? And I'll show you how to do it. Okay, the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do the degree. The one that we want to worry about right now is this one right here, this bottom number, 30, 15, 15, 30. Okay? Now we're working on degrees. These are degrees, not zeros. So degree, 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 degree. Okay? You can either, I'll tell you that in a minute. But anyway, this is how it's going to work. You're going to add 30 from here. So we start at 0. Okay? So that's always 0. Anything over here is always 0, which means we can just fill that out right now. 0 over 0. Okay? We're going to add 30 to 0. Okay? After 30 comes 15, so add 15 to 30, and you get 45. Add 15, 60, add 30, 90. Okay, so you go 30, 15, 15, 30, giving you your degrees that are on that. Okay, after you do that, okay, you can, I'm going to show you how to do it next. Okay, what you can do is you can skip every other one, and you can go 3, 6, 9, and then it goes on, and you can just put zeros at the end. Okay, and then you can just say what's between 30 and 60, 45. Alright, the next thing that we're going to be doing is our radians. That's what these are going to be for. Okay, our radians. So on this side of our unit circle, we want to use the very first number here. So we want to use 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 6. Okay? The way that this works, okay, you start up at the top left of the first quadrant, or the second quadrant, or the first quadrant, sorry, and then you go, and then you just fill it in. You go 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 6. Okay? This is 0, right? Because it always starts at 0. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 6. Okay? Every radian that you get is going to have a pi. Okay? Everybody gets pi. Okay? And you don't have to put pi on that one because there's no pi. Okay? Which means you can just get rid of the ones here. If you want to keep them there because it makes it easier, go ahead, but you can delete them. So you got pi squared, or pi over 2, pi over 3, pi over 4, and pi over 6. Okay? Those are the radians. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do for this side of the quadrant is our coordinates here. So we got all of these coordinates to go through. We call this sleepy owl. If you look at these, it looks like a sleepy owl. Okay? So you can go ahead and do that. These ones do not look like sleepy owls, and you'll know why. So the very first one that we're going to do is this one up here, actually. Okay? The way that you figure this out is just like on a coordinate plane. How many did it go over right? How many did it go up and down? Left or right, up and down, okay? How many did it go left or right? 0. Up or down? 1. Okay? Very easy. Now to figure out these ones out, I think it's 1, 2, 3, blast off. Okay? So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then blast off you count down 3, 2, 1. Okay? You can either go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or you can go 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Depending on how you like it. I like to go 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, but whatever. Okay? On every single one of these, there's going to be 2's on the bottom, everywhere. On every single one. Okay? And then there's also going to be square roots on all the top of them. Okay, square root there, square root there, square root there, square root, and square root. Okay. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, this one should not have a square root on it, because what's the square root of 1? It's just 1, so you do not have to have it on there. Okay, so you get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then all the bottoms are 2's, and then every single one of those get square root except for the bottom and the 1's. Okay? And then over here we go left or right 1, and then up and down 0. There's your coordinate. Okay, so this next one that we're doing is going to be the left top side of the unit circle. First thing that we're going to do is our degrees. So degrees are still the same. You still count 30, 15, 15, 30. Just don't forget that. Okay. And if you remember, this right here is the same line that goes off and it makes the right part. So this is still 90 degrees. Okay. So add 30 to that, you get 120. Add 15 to that, you get 135. Add 15 to that, you get 150. Is that it?
That's all we added up for.
Yeah, 150.
Now let's see if this actually works.
And then add 30 to that, you get 180. Okay. Now if you connect this with the right side, you notice that this becomes a straight line, and that is the reason why that is 180. And there's your degrees. Okay, now we're going to be doing the radians on the top left side of the unit circle. Okay. On this side, our phone number was 12131416. Now our number is 2334556. Okay, and you obviously know what to do now, so if you just plug those in, whatever. Okay, this is still the same. Okay, so it's still pi halves. Okay, still 90 degrees, still pi halves. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, it should already be filled out. Okay, so you're going to start at this one, and you're going to go down. So you're going to go 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then remember, all radians have pi. Okay, now this one down here, all you have to do is pi. Okay, that's it. Okay, it's just pi. Alright, and there's your radians. Very easy. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the left top coordinates of the unit circle. Okay, we're going to start here and then go down that way. So we already talked about this one. You went left or right 0, and then up or down 1. So 0, 1. Okay. Now remember Sleepy Owl. These three are Sleepy Owl. Okay. Remember 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 blast off. Okay. On this side, you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 blast off like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll show you a trick with these that makes it really easy to remember how to put them, but I'll show you in just a minute, or in a little bit. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, remember the square roots on all of these. Okay, and then 2's on the bottom. There's really only one difference with this. Okay, on this side you go left and then you go up. So you have to make sure that you put that in your coordinates. So this one's going to be negative, 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 and then those three are going to be positive. Okay, and then down here we go left 1, so left 1, up and down 0. Okay, and there's your coordinates for that. Alright, now I'm going to show you the degrees of the bottom left. Okay, this doesn't apply to the degrees right now, but bottom left right here, the degrees. Okay, we go 180, add 30 to that, you get 210. Sorry, I should have had this figured out. 210 degrees, add 15 to that, you get 225. Add 15 to that, you get 240. And then add 30 to that, you get 270. Okay? Those are your degrees for that. We already knew 180, and then you just add 30 to that, add 15, add 15, add 30. Alright, now I'm going to do the radians for the bottom left. Don't worry about this, this is radians now. Okay? There's radians now, the bottom left. The way that we're going to figure this out, so you're going to start here, you can start here, you can start here. But all you're going to do is follow your line all the way across the whole unit circle, and you'll notice that this line is equal to pi over 6. Okay? So we get pi over 6. The way that you're going to figure this out, you're going to have the same denominator, okay, and then you're going to add the top to the bottom, so 6 plus 1, remember there's a 1 there, okay, 6 plus 1 being 7, keep the pi, okay, and that's your top number. So follow your line up, this middle one is equal to pi over 4, okay, pi over 4, and then 4 plus 1 equals 5 pi, so 5 pi over 4, okay, and then you're going to figure out this one going up here, pi thirds, so 4 pi over 3, and then this one right here, you can go pi halves, which is 3 pi halves, 3 pi over 2, okay, that is how you figure out the radians for the bottom left. Okay, now we're going to do the bottom left coordinates of the unit circle. Okay, instead of starting 1 on this side, we're going to start it on this side. So instead of this being 1, we're going to flip it to a 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and remember all of them have 2's on the bottom. And then they have square roots also. All of them except for the bottom and the ones. Okay. There's just another thing that we have to add in here. Because we're going left, we're going to go down. Since we're going left 1 and down 1, it's going to be negative, negative, right? So another sleepy owl, it looks like. So this one's going to be a negative. This one's going to be a negative. Okay. So just negatives. Okay, like I said, we're going left 1, down 1. Or no, we went left 1 here, 0 down. Down here, we're going to go 0 left or right, and down 1. Okay, those are the coordinates of the bottom left of the. Okay, now I'm going to show you the bottom right side of the unit circle. The first thing that we're going to do is our degrees here. So the degree for this right here, this line first, okay, add 30 to 270, you get 300. Add 15 to that, you get 315. Add 15 to that, you get 330. And then add 30 to that, that's how we get 360. Okay, and those are the degrees of the right bottom half. Okay, now I'm going to show you the right bottom half of the unit circle, and I'm going to show you the radians on this. Remember, you go straight across, you take this line and you go straight across the unit circle, and you add the top to the bottom and keep your pi, and also keep your denominator. So 3 plus 2 equals 5, so you get 5 pi, and then your denominator being 3. And then you do this line right here, 3 plus 4 being 7 pi over 4. And then you bring that over, 5 plus 6 is 11 pi over 6, and then 1 plus 1 is 2, and then you keep your bottom, you keep the same denominator, which is 1, so you just have to write 2 pi. And those are your radians for the bottom right side of the unit circle. Now I'm going to show you the bottom right, or the coordinates for the bottom right side of the unit circle for you. You can start here. Remember, we switched the sides for the numbers, so we're going to start with 3 here and 1 here. So 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, shoot, sorry. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Sorry about that. And then remember your denominators are always 2 on every single one of them, and then you give square roots to the tops. And on this side, we're going right 1, down 1. Right 0, down 1. So since we're going down 1, we're going to put these negative. Okay? There you go. Okay, one thing that I wanted to show you with the coordinates of all of the sides of the unit circle is this. If you start from this point right here, start at this line and go straight across to this line, you'll notice that they're basically the same. Okay, don't worry about the negatives or the positives. But you can see the top is 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, in case you were wondering, okay? And then you go down, straight down, to this one, that one's 1, 2, 3, 2, and then that one, okay? You'll notice that they are the same, okay? And then if you start there, they go down, and you'll realize that they're the same. You just have to worry about your signs. Just make sure you watch the signs. Other than that, they're the same, okay?